I'm Lorenzo. I'm a student from Italy. I'm currently studying my second year in USD from BBA. And to be sincere, to begin with, I wanted to ask you a bit, like maybe some of you, what is the reason why you come here and to learn a little bit about Italian culture? For example, why would you like to?
I think it would be good to have a new language to learn, a new culture to experience, be in an international environment.
Yeah, sure. To be in an international environment, right? So maybe learning about cultures is also part of being together in the university. So then maybe let's go on and see whether I actually address this point. I think I did. So hopefully I will cover you in. So to begin with, I would actually like to I would actually like to welcome in Italian, and that's basically benvenuti. Yeah, you can try saying that. Benvenuti.
Benvenuti.
Yes, that's good. Benvenuti.
It's a gender.
It's a gender neutral, and it's like
Okay. So
to
whether you
everybody.
talk to a man or woman, it's the same.
If you talk to a man, actually it's benvenuto. If it's a single person, or benvenuta. If it's a female. But if it's a lot of people, then it's benvenuto. Yeah, exactly. So basically what we will be talking about is a little bit about language. So I will describe some like useful scenarios and stuff like that. And then I will cover some interesting facts that you can actually use with, I think, Italian people, because even I had to research to get to know some of these facts. So hopefully we will find it interesting. Okay, so let's start with the Italian expert among our crowd. So how do you actually say hi in Italian?
Ciao.
Ciao. Ciao, are you sure?
Come stai?
Okay,
So come stai is how are you?
that's actually ciao. It's right. It's right. But then the million-dollar question is, how do you say bye? Hey, you're the Italian expert. Yes, exactly. Ciao, ciao. So when you meet somebody on the street, what would you say? Ciao. Ciao, you go. Ciao, ciao. Right? So it's like hi bye. So a hi bye friend would just be ciao, ciao. Okay, that's good. So if you want to greet somebody, it's kind of informal, but it works almost in every situation. So you can just say ciao. And okay, so let's move on. And, so you greet somebody and say you're touring Italy, and you're feeling, oh, I need to go to this place, but I'm not sure whether I'm going to the right direction. So then what you actually can ask is whether you're going to the right direction, and it's probably the easiest way to ask them. So you know where you want to go, and you ask them, am I going to the right direction? And then in Italian would be vado bene, vado bene per la stazione. Vado bene per la stazione. Vado bene per la stazione. That's good, that's very good. You guys are very good. That's like, stazione is the train station, right? Vado bene is it the right direction to train station? Il or la or il? It's basically the article you put before a noun to basically specify the gender or the number. So it's like the station. Okay. So vado bene per la stazione. So you could say ciao, vado bene per la stazione.
Where does it get us?
To the station, right? Actually, you need to know the noun, but when you're visiting, say Rome, then you can say the Colosseum, right? Say you want to visit the Colosseum. That's pretty common. So then you would say vado bene per il Colosseo. Per il Colosseo. Yeah.
Why is it la and why is it il?
Okay, that's a very long topic, but I will try to make it. Yeah, okay. So basically it's about the gender. It changes with number and gender. In this case, mostly a singular location. Right? So then you would say, depending on the gender, you would use la for a female. So stazione actually is female. Yeah, there is no neutral. There is no neutral in Italian. There is only female or male.
Just like French.
Exactly, just like French. So it's either stazione, that's female, la stazione, or male, it's a colosseum. So il colosseum. Yeah, actually that's very okay. It's okay if you miss that. It's fine. As long as you say bene per, people will understand that you're actually the French. Alright, so let's move on. In this case, if you are say you're going in the right direction, then people will say, yes, you're going in the right direction, or no, you're going in the right direction. So you need to know how to say yes. That's very basic. The yes would be sì. No would be say no, no. No, exactly, that's it. And I use these two examples because it's funny, they actually are the same in English. They would be the same in Italian or English, as you guys can see. So what would this be in English?
Gelato.
Ice cream or, exactly, that's very good, gelato.
Gelato.
You can say gelato, and that's the same in Italian. So as long as you say gelato, people understand. And that one is pasta. That's great. The same in Italian. Pasta. So if you want to say, for example, do you like something? You say ti piace il gelato, la pasta. So ti piace il gelato?
See?
Exactly. See. Yeah, I like it too. But anyway, yeah. And well, you don't have to dislike pasta. Actually, I really like pasta. But but say you don't like pasta. So, for example, ti piace la pasta? No. That's good. And then let's say we move on, and then we move on to greetings. And it will come back all in a second. Don't worry. If it sounds a bit confusing, we'll go over it in a second. But say you want to present yourself, say to this person that you're asking directions. So you would say hi. That is ciao ciao. And my name is mi chiamo. Mi chiamo. Exactly. Mi chiamo. And then you can say your name. That's okay.
Or I'm called.
Chiamo is I'm called. Yeah, to be called. Exactly. So it's like 我叫 in Chinese, for example. So, ciao, mi chiamo. Ciao. Actually, you can do it to the person next to you. Yeah.
Ciao, mi chiamo
Ciao, vedi? Ciao, mi chiamo Amir.
Ciao,
Mi chiamo Tiziano.
That's good. And so let's try again the whole thing that we have learned so far. So we learned how to say hi.
ciao,
Ciao. We learned how to ask for like, are we going to the right direction? Vado bene. Per la stazione. And then we've learned how to say yes or no. Sì, no. And we also learned how to present ourselves.
ciao, mi chiamo.
Exactly. So then try to engage in this exercise with the person next to you. Present yourself, saying hi, of course. And then ask if you're going to the right direction. And then the other person should say yes or no, right? So it would be something like this. Ciao, mi chiamo Lorenzo. Ah, ciao, mi chiamo Marco. Marco, vado bene per la stazione? No. Okay, do you want to try it?
Yeah.
I have to do it, but I don't understand.
Okay. I think if you look confused, people will understand. But you can say non capisco.
Capisco.
Non capisco. Yes. Non capisco. It means I don't understand. Exactly.
Non capisco.
Okay. So then, this is the tough part is done. So let's actually, if everything fails, so say even when you say non capisco, I don't understand. People still don't understand you. You can always use something that is very common in Italian language.
Gestures. Gestures.
Actually, we use it a lot more than we think. Even I, for example, I didn't think I use gestures a lot, but I do. I really do. And I realized that when I went to Beijing, and I couldn't speak a word of Chinese, and then basically that's all I talk with gestures. And don't think that are very informal. Actually, our politicians use it a lot. Yeah. So then, some fun facts about Italy. To begin with, I would like to ask you a question. So, can you name at least 5 American actors or singers of Italian descent? You find it? Al Pacino. That's good. Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro. That's good. Leonardo DiCaprio.
Antonio Di Natale.
That's not. That's a football player.
He's a model.
That's another football player. It's okay. Yeah, it's fine. That's actually, there are a lot. I name a few, but there are around more than 400. Yeah, Lady Gaga is actually Italian descent. Her real name is Germanotta something. That's like an Italian surname. She's actually from Italian descent. Hulk Hogan, I never knew. Like these people, I swear, I never knew.
Italian? The Hulk is Italian?
No, Hulk Hogan.
I know.
Okay.
Actually, this is, well, I mean, actors, there are a lot, but in reality, there are a lot of Italian people that migrated. So, say, before World War II, even before World War I, a lot of people went to the States looking for a better place to live. You will find Italians everywhere, almost everywhere. I swear, I went to Beijing this summer, and there were, like, the Italians were actually the majority of the students in the university where I was studying. So that was something incredible. And even I am here, so actually you will find a lot of Italians. And that's one thing about it. It's like a migrant population. Then I will ask you another question. Then Italy is as big as how many Hong Kong? Both in population and in land size. No clue? 4 times? That's close actually.
3 times.
More than 4 times.
4.5 times.
No, a bit more.
6.
Close, 7. 7.
Okay.
And how about land size?
10.
A lot. It's 274. 273. Yeah, it's a lot. And say the biggest city in Italy is Rome. So if you compare Hong Kong and Rome, in terms of land size, it's pretty much the same. Rome is slightly bigger than Hong Kong. But in terms of populations, 3 times as much. 3 times as much. So, well, Hong Kong is pretty large, but this is to say that in Italy, most people live in very small cities, or even small villages. So for example, I come from a village where the the number of people, it's around 5,000, less than 5,000. So everybody knows each other. So that's why you have these kind of small communities of people chatting. It's a very tight, I don't know, sometimes you find these tight communities in villages. You don't find that in cities, but that's something interesting. Everybody knows each other. And they're related. And then this question, my girlfriend wants to include it. I don't want, but yeah, where was pizza invented? Actually, I give you a clue. Yeah, that's not for sure. Roma. It was invented here, so you just have to guess which city is this one. Roma? No, that's not Roma.
Milan?
That's not Milan. Siciliano. No, it's not Sicily. It's southern Italy. It's in southern Italy. That's right. Napoli. That's Naples. That's not. Yeah. This is a really nice picture taken of the city of Naples. Naples is below Rome. It's not too far actually, and it's where pizza was invented. It's actually a lot of stereotypes about Italy come from Naples. But yeah, it wasn't Pisa. Pisa is famous for the tower, not for the.
Maybe you can tell us how the two exception from
It's
cannot say about it.
exactly. In Italian, let's say okay. In Chinese, pizza like the food is pizza, right? Pizza. I don't know.
How do you say it?
How? Yeah.
Pizza.
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 And the
Yes.
city is,
Excuse me.
and the city is,
Napoli.
and I mean
Or
the
Naples.
city.
Oh, pizza.
Pizza.
Pizza. Yeah. Pizza. Yeah. It's a source of confusion. I understand. it's not like easy. But anyway. Okay, so let's move on. This is the last question that I won't bother you.
Wow.
And this I was really surprised. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Do you want to guess? 20. No. A lot more.
50.
More. 100.
More.
More than 100.
Wow.
150. 150. Actually, it's 600. But it's crazy. It's really crazy. I didn't know it myself. And I think, yeah, that's actually pretty reasonable. But probably the differences will become like something. I think there are mainly, like the main types you can see them here.
Yeah.
Actually, this type is different. It's like a cart wheel.
What do you call that one?
Wheel, just
Wheel.
wheel.
Just
In Italian, it's like ruota.
water.
Ruota. With R actually.
Ruota.
Ruota, yes.
Water. Water.
Yeah. Okay. So do you still remember how to say goodbye?
Ciao ciao.